Senior night for South Salem. The North Medford Black Tornado and the South Salem Saxons duking it out here in Salem, Oregon. Two teams desperate for their first wins of 2025. A matchup of 0-7s. Been very competitive, and they've come close. Haven't been able to get that elusive win. You will be able to feel the urgency and the heart of these two teams as they seek those ever-cherished victories here today. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you along with us. This live streaming event coming from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts. Thank you to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. Please support their businesses when you can. I'm Chris Clayton, our camera operator Mike Strickland, coming to you live from South Salem High School in Salem, Oregon. This is our Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Live coverage today brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams, through the Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. Welcome to our home and visiting fans watching today. Joe Brett is the executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Table Rock Sports also invites you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you to the more than 4,500 fans who already have. This is the Abby's Pizza pregame show. Just over 5 minutes away from kickoff. Abby's Pizza, locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon. Make Abby's Pizza your postgame stop. With a menu that covers all your family favorites, Abby's is an Oregon postgame tradition since the 1970s. See you after the game at Abby's. North Medford coming off a 29-6 loss to North Salem last week. The Black Tornado got off to a fine start. They were up 6-0 after an impressive opening 73-yard touchdown drive. And North, part of their story lately has been strong starts. The previous week, at number 2 Willamette, North Medford led early in that game. It was 15-0 they were ahead in that game, and even most of that first half they held the lead over number 2 Willamette. Ended up losing it 44-22, or 42-22. But a fantastic effort early on in that game, and that is in 2 weeks in a row with strong starts. We'll see if they can do it again today, but keep it going here in the penultimate week of the season. For South Salem, they had a tough loss last week against a really good West Salem team, 55-0 the final score. South held to 203 yards, their second lowest mark of the season. That's the first time South Salem's been shut out, though, this season. They have been pretty high-powered offensively at times this year. 2 games of at least 30 points and scored 55 in a game earlier this season. They did have 4 turnovers last week, all interceptions in the loss to West Salem. Josh Van Loo is the head coach for the Saxons in his second year at the helm after being the offensive coordinator for 8 years. North Medford is led by 5th-year head coach Nathan Chin. The Abby's Pizza pregame show continues when we come back. It's North Medford and South Salem here from Table Rock Sports.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
These teams wasting no time. Wrapping up the Abby's Pizza pregame show. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the week. They wiped the time off the clock, and we're just going to go here. 6:59. I don't think anybody's complaining about that. Let's get it going. North Medford taking on South Salem. The Black Tornado won the toss, elected to receive, and here we go. The kick deep retrieved at the 20-yard line. Get it to the 30, and a stumble and fall on the return by Cassius Ragu, the junior. First drive of the game for North Medford.
Cassius Ragu on the return for North Medford. Bryson Valentine there on the stop.
Just 14 points per game this year for North Medford. A little bit up and down offensively. They've certainly shown flashes, trying to find that consistency and move the football over the course of the 4 quarters. The third-year starting quarterback, Traeger Healy, not 100%. He battled through injury last week to play. So it's the junior quarterback, Quinn Scott, who will start the first drive for North. And they hand it off up the middle. It's a run play to the right side to Joe Castillo. And really nowhere to go there for Castillo. Give him 1 yard there on the totes. These teams played last year in Medford, a 49-15 dominant win for the Black Tornado, part of their 9-4 campaign last season. Before that, these teams played way back in 2015 in a first-round playoff matchup. South Salem got a 1-point win here on this very field. On 2nd and 9, Scott will hand it off again. Here goes Castillo looking for a hole, and Castillo, it's a solid little gain. Give him 4 yards.
Castillo on the carry, takes it forward 3 yards before he's swallowed up by the Saxons.
And it'll be 3rd and 5, first third down of the day for the Black Tornado offense and the South Salem defense. The Saxons defense trying to find their consistency as well, allowing 48 points per game, the worst mark in the state. But a team that is on senior night will bring that tenacity. Let's see if they can get off to a good start. On 3rd down, a motion from a tight end. Scott looking to throw, and it is nearly intercepted. Trying to go to Patterson, nearly picked off by Samuel Johnson. And it's incomplete. Fourth and 5 for the North offense. Let's see what they like to do from their own 36-yard line. This is the opening drive of the game here with 10:25 to go in this first quarter.
Brady Patterson on to punt it away for North.
And here's a kick deep. It's Brady Patterson, the punter. And kind of a shank there off the side of his foot. Did get it across midfield, but great field position for South Salem. They will start at their own 47-yard line. The Saxons offense air raid under second-year head coach Josh Van Loo. This team can sling the ball around. Kellen Bowman, their junior quarterback, averages 361 pass yards per game. 11 touchdowns this year, 65% completion. He does have 11 interceptions, but he's got a lot of pressure on him to make plays for this offense. Some stellar wide receivers that we'll go over as this game goes on. It's a 1st and 10 here, and a little jet sweep, technically a pass, defended well by North Medford, a no gain.
Pop pass complete from Bowman to Greer for no gain.
A combination on the tackle from Connor Roush and Brady Patterson. going back to work, a little screen. It's a completion again off to Ben Greer, and this time he loses yards. Greer with a loss of 5 yards on that reception.
Michael there on the stop for the Tornadoes.
Well, you notice they're going back-to-back to Greer. That's what they do. He averages 13 catches per game, already 2 in this one. On a 3rd and 15, Bowman looking to throw, guns it, and incomplete. Had a couple receivers over there and couldn't connect with either of them.
That'll make it 4th down and 15.
Greer was in the area, but so was Jaden Regaldo. So 4th and 15, 9:24 to go in this first quarter. South Salem's going to have to punt. So nice job by both defenses. 3 and out. And the punter is the quarterback, Kellen Bowman. Low snap, handles it well. Pretty good line drive. Punt, here's Ragu for North Medford. Looking to find a lane, trying to reverse field. He's got Saxons all over him, and he's bobbled up at the 16. Spot him at the 18-yard line. Field position gain early on. You kind of get the sense in this game of a couple offenses that have been inconsistent this year that field position is going to be vital. So 3 and outs could be damaging because the more you have to punt at the high school football level, the more you open the door to some special teams mistakes. Already saw just about an 18-yard punt last effort by North Medford. It's at the very least that they can get out of the shadow of their own end zone here. Quarterback is once again Quinn Scott. Patterson comes in motion. They give it to him on a sweep around the right side. Patterson looking for some room. Solid gain before he's knocked out of bounds. Brady Patterson, the junior, with a strong game last week. 6 catches for 63 yards in the loss to North Salem. Longest run of the day so far for the North Medford offense after Castillo went for 1 and 4 yards last drive. 8:35 and counting to go in the first quarter. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Senior night here at South Salem. Hand off to Castillo. Trying to find a lane. Patient running there, but he's bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Got a yard, and that's it.
Castillo on the carry. James Davis there on the stop.
James Davis on the tackle for South Salem. The senior defensive back for the Saxons came up to make the play. And there is Scott going over to talk to his head coach, Nathan Chin. Chin, in his 5th year, leading the Black Tornado to a couple playoff appearances. Previously a head coach at Mayville State, NAIA school in North Dakota. Was an SOU assistant coach. Played quarterback at SOU as well after playing high school at Lost River. Couple fakes. Scott on 3rd and short. Flips it complete to Castillo for a big gain. Nice open field tackle, though. Looked like he was going to get more, but he's up to the 38-yard line, and that's it. 13 yards, though, on the completion, and North Medford will certainly take it. So first down. First down of this game. Comes with 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. On the right hash, Scott takes the snap, fakes a handoff, guns it right side, and it is incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended wideout. Christian Ledesma, the intended wide receiver there. Look, a pretty good throw. Ledesma had the defensive back near him, James Davis, and he couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It's 54 degrees here in Salem. It's some rain throughout the day, but thankfully for these players and fans, it has died down. And I will not jinx it and make any comments on the forecast, but it's nice right now. 2nd and 10. 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Scott takes the snap, guns right side. There's a completion to Ledesma, and he's wrapped up at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard gain to Ledesma.
Ledesma on the reception for the Tornado. Ben Greer on the tackle for the Saxons.
Benjamin Greer making the tackle for South Salem. Greer, just a junior, star for the Saxons team offensively and on defense as well. There we go, 3rd and 3 for North Medford. Came up short on the first third down attempt. They hand it off this time, and they've got the first down. Just enough, a 4-yard gain on the carry from Samson Velua. Junior, tough, powerful running back. Carries it for the first down. So now that's 2 first downs this drive for North Medford. Fresh set of downs just behind midfield at the 49 for North Medford. Scott wants to throw. Got a pocket, stepping up, peering downfield, throws middle, flag comes, incomplete on the incompletion to Patterson, the intended receiver. And let's check the flag. It's a holding against North Medford. And the Saxons will accept. Instead of a 2nd and 10, they're going to take the 1st and 21 all the way back. Actually, 1st and 20 all the way back to the 39-yard line. 5:24 to go in the first quarter of a scoreless game. The finale next week for North Medford, the Black and Blue Bowl at Spiegelberg. South Salem takes to the road to go to Eugene to play at number 2 Willamette. Black Tornado with a 1st and 22 receivers left. Coming in motion, that's Joel Keene, the tight end. Here's a handoff to Van Lua. Wow, tough running. And not a first down, back to the original line, 12 yards for Velua. Velua, tough run there. Wow, 12 yards.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 carries, 16 yards for Velua, and it's 2nd and 8 now. Clock bleeding under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A couple first downs for North this drive. It started at their own 18 before a holding penalty set them back, but they got some yards back. Scott rolling left. He's got pressure coming. Uh-oh, thrown down. That's Landon Sewell, the junior, coming in the backfield for the sack. And a loss of 9 yards. That's tough. So officially a loss of 10 yards. After they got it back to a manageable 2nd and 8. That's going to certainly set this drive back into a really tough 3rd and 18. With 3:58 to go in the first. Scott with time, he'll throw deep downfield. He's got Patterson, caught! A dime, touchdown! 59-yard strike on 3rd and 18. What a response from Quinn Scott and the Black Tornado offense. Brady Patterson, the junior, pulling it in. Longest play prior to that, 13 yards. That one a bomb for 59. Now out for the extra point is the man who just caught the touchdown, Patterson. His kick is good. North Medford goes up 7-0 with 3:50 to go in the first quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Black Tornado with a 59-yard touchdown.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
A Black Tornado touchdown of 59 yards to take a 7-0 lead. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat vehicles and trucks. Title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Nice return, but a big hit. That was Jaden Regaldo on the return, and he took a lick at the 37-yard line. And a big hit taken from Simpson Velua. Velua coming at full speed and laying the lumber. So this will be the Saxons' second drive of the game. As Velua and the defense tries to force another 3 and out. Last time it was a couple of throws for Ben Greer. One going for -5 yards. Then it was the 3rd and 15 that the Saxons couldn't convert. Throw. Oh, it's intercepted. Valua's got it, and he's returning it the other way. Driving the legs down to the 22. Simpson Valua coming off a big game last week. Explosive start for the junior. And now the North Medford offense comes right back out with a ton of momentum with 3:34 to go in the first. After the Black Tornado converted a 3rd and 18 for the touchdown.
The Tornado offense will start this drive.
Quinn Scott playing quarterback for North Medford. He's a junior. The starting senior quarterback prior, Traeger Healy, was banged up last week. Scott played the second half, went 10 of 12 for 112 yards and ran for 36 as well. Here's a reverse. It's a flea flicker. Scott then throws down to the near side, complete to Jacob Smalley for a solid little gain. A lot of flash there. I think it's ultimately about a 6-yard gain. That's pretty cool. You run something like that, you're looking for a big play, but hey, 6 yards is pretty good. Four of 6 for 85 yards and a touchdown so far for Quinn Scott. 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. Scott hands it off. Here's Castillo. He's got a hole, lowering the shoulder, and a first down to the 10-yard line. Give it a 6-yard gain for Castillo.
Castillo on the carry. Abram Ware and Skylar Range were there on the stop.
24 rush yards so far for North Medford with 85 through the air. And their third down of this game. 3:05 to go here in this first quarter. And it is a 1st and goal from just inside the 10 for North. Another strong start for the Black Tornado. The 3rd week in a row they've come off to an early lead. Castillo trying to get around the edge. Cutting through, and he's bottled up at the 5-yard line. Good pursuit there by the South Salem defense.
Sam Johnson
is Sam Johnson on the tackle for the Saxons. They gave Castillo about 6 yards there on the play. 2:24 to go. South Salem thinking about making a late sub. It was Cade Caldwell who then ran off. Here's the 2nd and goal. Go back to Castillo. Makes a nice couple cuts, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tornado.
Nice running from Castillo, and the Black Tornado are rolling early. Castillo coming off a 15-carry, 78-yard performance last week. Finds the end zone, and it started with the Samson Vailua interception on defense. And Patterson is the kicker for the extra point. Uh-oh, trouble the snap. Maybe it's a fake. They flip it over to Patterson, trying to run right side. He broke a tackle, reversing field. He got a couple blocks. Patterson running and taken down. Big hit. Nice tackle there by Ben Greer. Absolute chaos. Nothing doing ultimately for North Medford. But the Black Tornado lead 13-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 2:12 to go in the first.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents,
community members,
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Wow, North Medford, what a start. 2:12 to go in the first, and it's 13-0 Black Tornado here at South Salem. Brady Patterson kicks it off, and that will go through return man Regaldo's hands and into the end zone for the touchback. Black Tornado tried the extra point, and I said at first that they maybe bobbled the snap. It might have just been a fake. Didn't work out. Patterson had tried to reverse field and then run through for 2, but got blown up at the 3-yard line. So that's why North is at 13 and not 14 or 15. Nothing doing yet for the South Salem offense. A 3-and-out and then an interception. 4 plays, -5 yards and a turnover so far for the Saxons offense that has been pretty good this year in conference play in terms of production. 361 pass yards a game. They're looking to go to the air. There it is, a completion into the hands of Regaldo, and he fights up to the 30-yard line. A little more, 10 yards for Regaldo. And they're going with tempo. They run it up the middle, bouncing off would-be tacklers. It's a 1-yard gain on the tote.
Bridger Hayter on the carry.
From Bridger Hayter, sophomore running back. They go back to the air on 2nd and 9. Throwing, nice completion to Greer. Still on his feet all the way to the 44. That's 24 yards on the completion to Greer. And this is when it gets difficult to defend, is when they start moving with tempo. And they go back to the air, got a man on the near side. That's complete, broken tackle. Bryson Valentine still going. Is he in? Out at the 2. Valentine going for 42 yards. What a response by the South Salem offense. They go into the gun. They run it right side. Nowhere to go. That's Tegan Brown on the carry for a loss of 3 yards.
Going to
be second and goal now at the 5-yard line. Again, the previous 2 drives for South Salem, 4 plays total of 3 and out and an interception. And they've already exploded down into deep in the red zone on their 3rd drive. 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. And a timeout will be taken by South Salem. Head coach Josh Van Loo. This is a Saxons team that can certainly put up points. Their head coach, previously an offensive coordinator for 8 years. He played quarterback here at South Salem, graduated in 2002, part of the air raid system. Previous head coach Scott Default for 24 years. Van Loo coaching with him and now replacing him as the head man. And a 2-7 last year finish. Previous 3 years they finished with a winning record and made the playoffs. It's been a lot to replace for South Salem. They lost their leading rusher, top 3, and 5 of their top 6 leading receivers. So again, their top 3 receivers and 5 of top 6, which is tough for an air raid offense to try and replace. Some key linemen as well, 4 of their top 6 leading tacklers on defense. So just giving you some context as to why South Salem also comes into this game in a matchup of 2 very young teams being 0-7. A lot of talent ahead. Quarterback Kellen Bowman is just a junior. He fakes a handoff, rolls left, looking for the back of the end zone, guns it into traffic, and was that pulled in? Oh man, touchdown! What a catch by Johnson! Bowman gunned it into coverage. That's big time, and the Saxons are on the board. With 24 seconds to go in the first quarter, just what South needed.
Gus Spencer on his drive point after.
And the extra point is through. Gus Spencer, the senior, knocks it through. 13-7. We got a good one. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Table Rock Sports.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as the fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
We have culture up here in Salem. Not used to it down there.
Back at South Salem, 13-7 the score, 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And fantastic response by the Saxons. They got off to a sluggish start offensively, but came out firing with a 80-yard touchdown drive. They ran it once for 2 yards and then had 78 through the air to pick up the score. And again, the previous couple drives before that, 3 and out and an interception, and so it's well done by the Saxons to get back on track, come out and get the touchdown. They had a second and goal and elected to take a timeout. Did a nice job of kind of catching their breath, making sure they knew the play, and it was a pass gunned into Sam Johnson for the reception. He leads the team in touchdown catches this year now with 4 of them. And now North Medford, after a hot start, will be forced to respond. Pretty long change of possession here. I don't see any official stoppage. Just referees and everybody taking their time a little bit, and we'll come back out. Here we go. So North Medford so far with 85 yards passing and 33 yards rushing. And here we go. We get the ball back. It's a return from Ragu, trying to find a lane, bouncing around, still on his feet, pirouetting up to the 36-yard line. Pretty good return ultimately. Got some excellent blocks in front of him, and he's set up North with good field position here. Before or after the game, a great time to visit Dutch Bros. Enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Both teams searching for their first wins of 2025 and playing with heart and tenacity out there. You can feel the urgency. It's a great response by South Salem. Let's see how North now takes the counterpunch. Trying to run it in the backfield by Lewis, still on his feet. That is a terrific run. He only got 3 yards, but that's as good as it gets in terms of 3-yard runs. What a job. And that will end the first quarter. There are about 12 seconds left before the play, and now there's 0. So we go to the second. It's 13-7, North Medford and South Salem into the second quarter next.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Back for the second quarter, North Medford so far 37 rush yards, 85 pass yards, 122 total, and they have a 2nd and 7. In off to Patterson on a jet sweep, looking for a lane. He's got one. Here goes Patterson, dragged down, but he made it all the way to the 41. A nice tackle from Wyatt Harrison. That's 19 yards, though, on the run from Patterson. Black Tornado pick up their 5th first down of this game. They started the ball at their own 36 after a solid kick return from Cassius Ragu. Quinn Scott, the quarterback, he's a junior on the right hash. A couple receivers out to the left side. Another junior in Patterson coming in motion. He's got the ball again. Vailu, the running back in front, blocking Patterson trying to go to the edge, and that was a mistake. He's blown up right at the line of scrimmage by Jackson Burt. No gain.
Jackson Burt came forward from the cornerback position for the pop. And a loss at 2. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
And so they give him a loss of 2 on the play. Maybe he fumbled in recovery, because it looked to me like he was taken down right at the line of scrimmage. But a 2nd and 12 is the official spot with 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Ledesma is the wide receiver out wide to the right side. Scott puts a man in motion, being Smalley, and they'll give it to Vailua. He's got room, puts his foot in the ground, down the sideline, inside the 15. Powerful finish to the 12. 22 yards for Vailua.
Vailua takes it down to the 12-yard line. Weather Tornado will have it 1st and 10.
He's got 4 carries, 41 yards, and an interception on defense as well. It's the Black Tornado now with their 6th first down of this game. $10:15 to go in this first half. Two receivers to the right side for Quinn Scott. Smalley comes in motion. Fake to Smalley. Give to Vailua up the middle. Puts the shoulder down. He's got 6 yards in the carry. North really starting to establish this rushing attack. The offensive line did a nice job of opening up holes. It's 2nd down, a first down available at the 2-yard line. North Medford leading 13-7 with 9:29 to go in this first half. Scott takes the snap. Uh-oh, a bobble, rolling, still looking, trying to run for his life, and he nearly got in. He's just short at the 1, and a first down for North Medford.
Scott on the carry takes it down to the 1.
Wild play there. Give an official 5-yard gain there for Scott.
Goal from the 1.
Clock running again, 8:56 to go in this second quarter. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Already 1 rushing touchdown for Joe Castillo, but it's Vailua who takes the tote, puts the shoulder down. And did he get in? Yes, touchdown for North Medford again.
Touchdown.
3rd score of the game for the Black Tornado offense. And what a game Vailua's having. He had an interception defensively. He's got 6 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown now as well. And out for the extra point. Brady Patterson to kick it. The holder is Traeger Healy. Snap, hold, kick is good. 20-7. The North Medford offense continuing to flow. March down the field for another score. They're up 27 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 8:45 to go in the second.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
20-7 now, North Medford. That last drive, the Black Tornado stuck to the ground game, and it worked out well. Marching it down. 64 rush yards that drive, and they got in for the touchdown. Trying to run a reverse to Greer. Going right side, breaking a tackle, and fighting out at the 17-yard line. Make it the 18. In terms of where that ball was kicked, didn't exactly work out for the reverse that South Salem was looking for. Good idea by the Saxons coaching staff. But South will be pinned down at their own 18-yard line with a 1st and 10. Last drive, coming alive. 83 pass yards last drive. For the game, they have 78 total with -2 rush yards. But that's their MO. They like to throw the ball, and they do it well. Junior quarterback Kellen Bowman, last drive, broke a school record for single-season completions as he has completed 223 passes this year. Tossed it for more than 2,600 yards and 12 touchdowns here in his junior campaign. It's a whistle before the snap with 8:36 to go in the second. And this is pre-snap. Against, it's a delay of game on the Saxons. Tough break. 5-yard penalty. North Medford has one in this game. They had a holding tagged against them earlier. Set them up for a 3rd and 18 when they bombed a 59-yard touchdown the next play. Here's a 2nd and 15. Bowman got time. Now it breaks down. He's looking to run, and here goes the athletic Bowman. Nice move, and he gets a good gain out to the 23. That's 10 yards from Kellen Bowman on the ground. And the most successful run of the day for the Saxons offense. It's 2nd and 15 now, 8:10 to go in the second quarter. 5 wide receivers for Bowman. Quick screen, complete to Greer, hit immediately by Ragu for a no gain. They were ready for that one.
For no gain, Ragu there on the stop for the Tornado.
All Greer needs is a sliver of space to make a big play, but North defending him well so far. 4 catches for 19 yards. A clap, and the Saxons look to the sideline. $7:30 to go in the first half. 4 wideouts. Bowman on 3rd and 5. Steps up in the pocket. Guns wide open. It's Greer. Makes a move, and here he goes. Another one. Out at the 33. Big gain. That is 44 yards on the completion to Greer. Was looking for that play earlier. Finding Greer downfield. It's not been easy against this secondary, but it worked out that time. Wasting no time, Bowman going back to the air. It's a completion short for Johnson, and he's got a short gain of 2.
Bowman's pass complete to Sam Johnson for a 3-yard gain. At least 2nd down and 7.
They throw again on 2nd and about 8. It's complete out to Regaldo. And it's a first down to the 18-yard line.
A 12-yard gain and another Saxon first down.
About 9 yards there on that quick completion. When South starts working with tempo like this, it becomes really difficult to defend. Trying to run right side. That time North takes it down in the backfield. Tackled there by Rakeem Mitchell. And a loss of 4 yards. Quick throw left side, that's incomplete. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Passing complete, it'll be 3rd down and 14 from the 22-yard line.
Tough situation here at 3rd and 14. 5:53 to go in the half. Ten for 12 for 133 yards and a touchdown with an interception so far for Bowman, looking for more. Bowman, pressure, looking downfield still, stops. Oh, he's hitting the backfield. Took a look there. Who else? Vailua with a sack.
Quarterback sack by North Medford.
Man, what a game for Vailua. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 4th and 15 now. At the North Medford 23, Saxons going for it. Throwing for the goal line into coverage, and it's incomplete. Nearly pulled in by Lyndon Sewell through the traffic, but it falls to the turf, and a turnover on downs.
The Tornado will take over at their own 23-yard line.
So the Black Tornado will take over from their own 23 with 5:15 to go here in this first half. So the North defense stepping up, and they give it back to the offense that has played really well in this first half with 176 yards so far. Today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hard Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Quinn Scott, quarterback, handoff. There's Castillo reversing field off a broken tackle and somehow ended up with a 2-yard gain there. A high-effort, terrific 2-yard run on the play for Castillo. He's got 7 carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown. They've got 25 rush yards from Brady Patterson, 49 from Vailua with a touchdown as well. Spreading it out, and they have committed to running the football. After some passes early, sticking to the ground game now. And his clock down to 4:39 to go in the first half. And a 2nd and 8 for North. And they go with an attempted end around, finding some room. That's Vernon Lomadico.
There.
He got about 6 yards, and a flag came flying in after the play. Or at least late in the play. 2 of them. Based on how North is kind of marching back, I think this is against the Black Tornado. Let's take a look at the signal.
Block in the back.
Yep. Block in the back. It's against Patterson. 10 yards, previous spot. The ball pushed all the way back to the 15-yard line. Second penalty against North for 20 yards. Both of them offensive. It was a holding last time, and it's 2nd and 18 now. .409 to go here in this first half. North Medford with hot starts, early leads the last 2 weeks against Willamette and North Salem, 2 of the best teams in the South Central Conference. Can they hang on and take advantage of an early lead here this week? Uh-oh, there's a fumble. Scott diving on it, and he's able to recover it. Way back at the 7-yard line. Loss of 8 yards on the near disaster. South Salem was in the area too.
It'll be 3rd and 19.
And now it's 3rd and 26. They got to get to the 33-yard line.
3rd and 26 from the 7.
Well, they had a 3rd and 18. They bombed it to Patterson for a touchdown earlier this half. Now go back to the air. Scott will throw as far as he can for Patterson, and broken up. Rigaldo in coverage.
The pass is broken up by number 3, Team Regalado.
3:09 to go. And the stop the South Salem defense was looking for. Scott now 4 of 7 through the year for 85 yards and a touchdown. That aforementioned 59-yarder earlier. So this should be stellar field position for South Salem, trying to get back within a score. There's a kick deep, takes a bounce, couple bounces. North touches it down at the 45-yard line. That's a pretty nice punt there. 38 yards ultimately by Patterson. But the Saxons have excellent field position in North Medford territory. And a 1st and 10 for the Saxons. Coming back out, they've found success through the air. Suddenly, with 133 pass yards. And they come out with 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Watch for them to work with tempo. They tend to find success doing so. Looking to throw, middle, and oh man! Vailua blows up the intended receiver, and a series of flags come out. Regaldo, the intended wideout. So a 2:54 to go in the second. I think they're going to call this perhaps unnecessary roughness for a defenseless receiver. You got to hope Regaldo's okay. He just took a huge hit, the sophomore. Regaldo gets up at the trainers and walks off. So they're marching the ball up. Here we go. Here's the official signal and announcement.
Personal foul on the defense, hitting a defenseless player.
Yeah, defenseless player. So the ball is pushed all the way up from the spot of the foul to the 27-yard line. 3rd penalty on the Black Tornado for 35 yards. The first on the defense, and a gift to South Salem with 2:51 to go and counting in this first half. Receiver in motion. Here's a quick flip to Ben Greer. That's technically a pass, and it's a good one. Down to the 14-yard line. 13 yards. And Greer, another big game building. 6 catches, 76 yards now for Greer. And they quickly go to Bowman on the run, and he lost his footing. Down at the 7. So a 7-yard run there for Bowman.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 6.
And a fake, a roll right. Bowman looking for a man, middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's Patterson, and he wisely goes down in the end zone. Didn't need to force it. It is 2nd and 3. The South offense did. Bowman trying to make a play, and this North Medford defense again forces their 2nd turnover. This drive started at the Black Tornado 44. They got a penalty, still couldn't cash in on the drive. And North Medford has all 3 of their timeouts. with 2:03 to go here in the first half. So here comes Quinn Scott on the offense. And a run to the left side.
Scott on the keeper for no gain.
For no gain there for Scott.
For the Saxons.
.143 to go. North Medford letting this clock run. Opting to be a bit more conservative here late in the half. Turn it over, make a big mistake with a 13-point lead. Here's a handoff to Ragu, looking for a crease up the middle. Some nice blocks there. A 5-yard gain for Ragu and his first toe to the game.
Ragu on the carry for the Tornado.
And with a 1:06 and counting to go in this second quarter, North might just be content to run this clock out. Throw complete. That's Ledesma. 2 flags come flying in up to the 30-yard line. Just enough for a first down, but the clock stops at 36 seconds as we wait for the signal on this penalty in the backfield. And again, the Black Tornado are marching back. I think this is on North.
Holding, number 60.
It's a holding on Everett Cam.
Replay third down.
So penalties have been a little bit of an issue for North Medford as they have now racked up 45 penalty yards. They're able to dodge those bullets by forcing a couple turnovers. Well, it'll be 3rd and 15, so certainly no reason to be too aggressive here if you're North. Maybe you go back and take a shot. I mean, Patterson has been a threatening receiver downfield. From the gun, Scott will hand it off, and it's Vailua who takes a big hit. Taken down after a gain of 6 yards there. Actually, that was Castillo, and with 31 seconds, a timeout is taken by South Salem. They have 1 left. By the way, 7 carries now, 55 yards and a touchdown for Vailua. He's got a sack and an interception defensively as well. A blossoming star for North Medford. So a little bit of aggression on 4th and 8 here for Nathan Chin, or excuse me, Josh Van Loo at South Salem. They want to get the ball back on this punt, see if they can go back to the air and get some points. Got some electric receivers, one of the best passing attacks in the conference. You might as well give it a go, especially down 13. Got to leave it all out there here on senior night. 1 timeout left for the Saxons as well to help them out on this possession here. Brady Patterson out to punt. Patterson waits for the Gunners to get downfield. Gives this one a boot. And it's fair caught by Skylar Range at his own 47-yard line. So that is a 31-yard punt through the air. Well done there by Brady Patterson. And the Saxons, 23 seconds, 1 timeout. Got to think Ben Greer is going to be the wideout they'll focus on. Greer in this game, 6 catches for 76 yards. Fake, and they go to Johnson on a screen, breaks a tackle, meandering, getting about 3 yards, Still scrapping, but the play is blown dead at midfield with 13 seconds.
Pass complete to Sam Johnson.
And the Saxons will take their final timeout. Of 16, 149 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions so far today for Kellen Bowman. Averages 361 pass yards a game, a little bit below his average. Again, some dangerous receivers for South Salem. So with 13 seconds, maybe they try to go to the sideline, get out, stop the clock, or maybe they just do essentially a deep ball here, maybe a Hail Mary. Couple fakes, they flip it actually to Greer, and he's down in the backfield. Nice play. Azariah Gaisoa on the play in the backfield. Gaisoa, the senior, making a play for the TFL. A loss of a yard, and it's halftime here at South Salem. Our score, 20-7. The Black Tornado come out with a hot start, and they've maintained this lead. Really nice offensive balance, pass and rush yards, and it is paying off beautifully. Now we'll go to our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. Go to playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Go to playmedford.com to learn more. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show coming up next. North Medford leading South Salem 20-7 from Table Rock Sports.
Please welcome to the field.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
because the hard truth is,
No ref, no game. Play ball.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at Abby's.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge. A Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
It is halftime here at South Salem High School. North Medford leading South Salem 20-7. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. Chris Clayton here with you. Happy to have you with us for the penultimate game of the season for North Medford and senior night for South Salem. One game remaining still for these two teams. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. TravelMedford.org/sports. Learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Well, in this game, defenses started out strong with a couple of stops, forcing punts, and then North Medford able to get the ball. They marched it down the field with a run game. They got into the end zone for a touchdown. Then they got an interception and marched it down 22 yards. Simpson Va'ilua, who's had a phenomenal game so far for North Medford with a sack, an interception, and a rushing touchdown. So at that point, it was 13-0. Nice response by South Salem. They get the passing attack going, a couple big completions, and they threw in the end zone to Sam Johnson for the touchdown for the Saxons. And then for North Medford, back to work running the football, and it worked beautifully. Got it down the field for another rushing touchdown, and they lead it 20-7. One of the touchdowns for North Medford, I should mention, was on 3rd and 18, a 59-yard bomb. Actually, it was their first touchdown. I misspoke. On 3rd and 18, a 59-yard pass to Patterson, and he got in for the touchdown. So some strong rushing, some explosive pass plays. North Medford showing a bit of everything and building a 20-7 lead. It's about 15 minutes till we start the second half. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show rolling on. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week from Table Rock Sports.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Getting close to starting out the second half now, just a few minutes away. 20-7 the score. Here on our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. North Medford put up some strong numbers, balanced through the air and on the ground. South Salem's passing attack has had its moments as well. Should be an interesting second half between the Black Tornado and the Saxons. South, of course, not in a terrible spot here. I mean, they have a very explosive offense. They can move the ball. They've been able to do so far with 149 pass yards. So see if they can put up a good fight here. And of note, it is South Salem football when we come back for the third quarter. 27, but it's Saxons ball next to start the third from Table Rock Sports.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as the fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
There we go, getting ready to start the second half. North Medford and South Salem. 20-7 the score. It is senior night here at South Salem High School, and the Saxons are looking for a comeback effort after North Medford, for the third week in a row, got off to a terrific start here in this game. They built a 13-0 lead, but then South Salem able to chip back to 13-7 before the Black Tornado built it back up to 20-7. So far, 171, actually make it 181 yards of offense for North Medford. Very balanced, 96 rushing and 85 passing, a 59-yard passing touchdown, and rushing touchdowns from Joe Castillo and Samson Vailua. For South Salem, 149 yards passing to 11 rushing for a total of 160 yards. Their leading receiver is Ben Greer, as it normally is. He has 6 catches, 76 yards in this game, but the Saxons have thrown 2 interceptions. One of them by Ilua, one of them by Brady Patterson for North Medford defensively. It is South Salem ball to start the third quarter. Let's see if the Saxons can get it back to a one-possession game as we're underway here in the third quarter in our Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Couple broken tackles. Excellent return by Casidro Rogers, the junior. He's out to the 38-yard line. Great field position for South Salem. Their first 4 plays really slow. A 3-and-out and then an interception to start the game out. But they started to establish themselves through the air with this prolific passing attack led by Kellen Bowman, the junior quarterback. Averages 361 pass yards a game, and he's got 149 so far. Bowman handles, looking. He's got time. Guns complete to Greer, and he held on. The tackle made by Connor Roush, but a quick 8-yard gain. And this is where South is dangerous, working with tempo. Rushing back up to the line of scrimmage on 2nd and 2. 5 wide. Throwing downfield, wide open, Johnson, he falls down. Otherwise, he'd still be running at the 36. That's 18 yards on the sideline. Missed opportunity there, but they'll take it. Here's a run play to Greer. Physical. Actually, it was a pop pass, so a little 8-yard completion ultimately. So Greer came in averaging 13 catches per game, and he's keeping it going. He's got 8 catches today. This time it is an actual run play for a first down.
Number 6, Tegan Brown.
It was Tegan Brown on the tote. They got 5 yards there. Mark him at the 24-yard line. 10:46 to go in the third. South Salem with a strong drive, but this play is blown dead. Greer would have had to battle through a couple defenders over there, Ragu and Castillo. Let's check the flag.
Prior to the snap.
Full start on South Salem.
5-yard penalty, first down.
By my count, that is only the 3rd penalty on South Salem for 20 yards so far in this game. That one hurts. 1st and 15 now for Bowman and the Saxons. He's got Rigaldo in motion. Now Brown, actually that is Bird who goes out to the left side. So 5 wide for Bowman. He's going for the end zone for Bird. Batted away, flag. Pass interference will be called in the end zone on Castillo.
Pass interference on the defense, number 22.
So at 10:22 to go in the third. Another 15-yarder on North. That's 5 penalties now for 60 yards. Let's see if the Saxons can take advantage of this. That's a big gift because, again, it was 1st and 15. Now they have a first fresh set of downs at the 15-yard line. The Saxons now up to 183 yards through the air for the game. Bowman with 5 wide. Throws right. That is complete. At the 4-yard line. 11-yard completion to Sam Johnson.
Pass complete to Sam Johnson. It'll be first and
4
goal
catches,
for the
36 yards, and a
Saxons.
touchdown now for Johnson. .10:02 to go in the third. A run. Bowman up the middle. At the goal line. Touchdown. What a drive for South Salem. Took just over 2 minutes. The Saxons march down the field. And the 4-yard touchdown for Bowman. So Bowman with his second touchdown, 1 passing and 1 rushing. And an extra point opportunity now for Gus Spencer. And the kick is close. No good. No good. 20-13 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford ball next.
That makes our score a 9.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
.9:57 to go in the third. North Medford ball next. Today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Fair caught on the short kick. Rogue Credit Union is also your partner in your financial journey. Proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. Here comes the North Medford's balance attack. Quinn Scott, the quarterback, 96 yards rushing, 85 yards passing for the Black Tornado. Their season high, 22 points at Willamette. If they get any points, a field goal or more, they'll have a new season high. But a nice play in the backfield, a loss of 2 yards, and the tackle by Sam Johnson. Actually, no, that is Landon Sewell on the tackle for loss.
The ball for a loss of 3.
And a 2nd and 12 now for the Black Tornado. 9:25 and counting to go in this third quarter. Both these teams looking for their first win of the season, and it feels like it's going to be a close one. 1 possession game and some life for South Salem. The drive to start the third quarter, fumble in the backfield. Scott on another key recovery by Quinn Scott. Able to pick it up, but he lost 7 yards, and now Scott is down and shaken up, and a flag. A personal foul, I think, is going to go against South Salem. On the celebration on the sack. Scott, quarterback, down and shaken up for North Medford. We'll take a quick break as he is looked at. Nope, he's up. So we'll keep it here. Remember, the original starter, Traeger Healy, already banged up. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against South Salem.
15-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So a gift to North Medford after the fumble and a huge loss. You get 15 yards. Not an automatic first down, though, so it will be 3rd and 5. Here's the new quarterback, Traeger Healy. So he's new to this game, but just banged up. He started last week, went out dealing with an injury that's been ailing him since the Willamette game. Did have a passing touchdown last week, but they go with Quinn Scott on the start. Now they go to Healy after Scott went down with an injury, and he'll come in for his first play, a 3-year starter, a second-team All-Conference QB last season for the Black Tornado. Tight end Keene coming in motion, and Traeger Healy will immediately go back to throw. Rolling left, he wants to run, lowers the shoulder, and got 2 yards. That's it.
Traeger Healy in at quarterback for the Tornado. On the carry.
So it'll be 4th and 3 now for North.
On the tackle. There is a flag after the play.
And another late flag comes out with 8:21 to go in this 3rd quarter. As it stands, it's 4th and about 3.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 2 on the offense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct goes against North Medford.
4th down.
It's on Traeger Healy. So those 15 yards go back the other way. So that's 75 penalty yards now ailing North Medford in this game. Could have been a window of opportunity to go for it on 4th and short. Now the Black Tornado will certainly have to punt it away to this hot South Salem offense, who can tie or take the lead in this game on this next drive. Patterson out to punt. Gets rid of it, and another good punt from him. It is fair caught. Uh-oh, bobbled, it's loose. Immediately recovered. Nice job by Jackson Burt on the spot to pick it up right at midfield.
Out to the 50. Little trouble catching it, but Burt secured it.
It was dropped by Skylar Range.
Their drive to try to tie this game up from the 50.
So here comes South Salem's offense through the scare. Thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Over 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. 8:07 to go in the 3rd, and a 1st and 10 for Kellen Bowman and the Saxons at midfield. And coming in motion, that's Bird across. Bowman with a ton of time. Throws a sidearm delivery complete to Johnson. That is an 8-yard pickup to Johnson.
Is an 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
This North Medford defense has forced a couple interceptions in this game. This will be a great time for them. For South, just keep it rolling. They are very much in rhythm. Bowman wants to go downfield. Johnson again, and there he goes. Johnson inside the 10. Does he have the speed? Yes! Touchdown, South Salem. And they can tie it with 7:34 to go in the 3rd. That's a 42-yard strike. 2nd touchdown for Sam Johnson. Leads the team now with 5 receiving touchdowns on the season. They've been 5, make it 6 catches today, 86 yards, a couple scores. And if this extra point goes through, we have a tie game in Salem. Cannon Correa out to kick the extra point. His kick this time is pure, and we are tied. 7:34 to go in the 3rd. Pressure mounting to see how North Medford responds on senior night at South Salem.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
20 all, third quarter, 7:34 to go. There's a kick deep, takes a hop, Ragu bobbles, and he's got it at the 15-yard line. Trying to reverse field. Ragu looking for a block, still on his feet, finally wrestled down at the 19-yard line. And South Salem with all the momentum. They've scored 13 points in a row here. Not even halfway through the third quarter. An explosion for South Salem. Touchdown drive, forced punt.
This drive will start
into a touchdown drive.
at the 18-yard line.
And here comes North Medford trying to respond. It is Quinn Scott back in at quarterback, and that with an injury last drive. Hands it off to Vailua, lowers the shoulder. He's got a little, maybe 3-yard gain. Give Vailua 3 yards there.
Number 50, Levi Brace there on the tackle.
Levi Brace making the tackle for the Saxons. Honorable mention all-conference selection a year ago. Part of this South Salem defensive line. But the most consistent success today for North, outside of that big passing play, has been the rushing game. They've been able to run the ball pretty well. Here's the 2nd and 7. They will throw. It's a little screen out left side to Patterson, and Patterson still on his feet. Flag, first down. Well, let's check the flag here. It's either holding or face mask based on where that flag was thrown. North with already 75 penalty yards, and they're marching backwards. I think it's on North again.
Holding, number 14 on the offense.
Holding. It's against Jacob Smalley, and 10 more penalty yards against the Black Tornado. And that's holding them back. They're able to fight through it with a couple of key interceptions on defense. Those penalties have been damaging, and they're pushed back now to a 2nd and 12. Fake handoff. Scott wants to throw. Now rolling right side. Another flag is in. I think this is holding again. Scott on the run. Oh, he's lit up on the sideline. At the 32. The hit laid there by Lyndon Sewell. As it stands, a terrific run of 16 yards by Scott. But again, I think this is holding. I think it's coming back. And the referee's struggling with his microphone here. Wait for the signal. Holding.
Number 52 in the offense.
It's against Gaisoa.
10-yard penalty, second out.
8 penalties for 95 yards now against North Medford, compared to South Salem's 35 penalty yards in this game. And this is just killing this drive that is now a brutal 2nd and 24. They're at the 9. They got to get to the 28. That's 2nd and 19, excuse me. 2nd and 19. Here's a handoff. And a short little gain, that's it, 3 yards.
It's a 3-yard gain. Levi Brace once again on the stop.
Brace on the tackle, Vailua on the carry. It's more like a 2-yard gain there out to the 11. So 3rd down at the 11, 1st down at the 28. It's 3rd and 17 for the Black Tornado. See if they can get it. Scott's the quarterback. Claps. Got a pocket. He's breaking down, but he's still looking downfield. Stops near the line of scrimmage. Now he'll try and run. Reversing field, and he's dragged down. Got a little short gain. Uh-oh, a flag way back in the backfield. Another flag. I think these are both against North Medford. .5:27 to go in the 3rd. It looked like possibly some kind of late hit deep in the backfield after about a 5-yard run. And then I think it was something that was said by a North Medford player that prompted a flag to come flying.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, number 52, on the offense, half the distance to the goal.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike.
Number 52.
Also on Gaisoa. Both on
3rd down.
Azariah Gaisoa. And the ball will be pushed to the 3-yard line. Make it the 2-yard line through the array of penalties. Is it 3rd? They're saying it's 3rd down. This was an after the play penalty. Should be 4th down.
3rd down, Saxon fan. Might have jumped the gun, let's see.
Yeah, this should be 4th down, but we'll see. I guess well, actually both penalties were after the snap. One was a personal foul, late hit, and then one was a unsportsmanlike. So it should be starting at the 16. You move it half the distance. I'm not sure how they set it on the 4-yard or 2-yard line.
We still have 2 fouls. The personal foul is declined.
Okay, they're only going to take
we
one.
Have the dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, which would be enforced half this goal, 4th down.
Half the distance to the goal. Okay. All right, the 8-yard line makes sense, and it's 4th down. So there we go. From the 8-yard line, it's 4th and 20. 5:27 to go in the 3rd. All the momentum on South Salem side. And they're going to get the ball back with pretty darn good field position, too. How about the Saxons rolling in this 3rd quarter? 13 points and counting here on senior night. Looking for more. Patterson standing deep in his own end zone. The punter runs right, gets rid of it. Line drive kick, range, fumbled, it's loose, and the Black Tornado have got it. Wow, to the 38. So they're just gifted 30 yards on the muffed punt. 1st down for North Medford.
Recovered by the Tornado.
Well, that worked out for Northwell. 5:06 to go in the 3rd. Could be a big turning point. Again, everything was going the Saxons' way. Penalties and mistakes, big plays. And now North gets some life back. Last drive, they were trying to, or I guess kind of this drive, earlier this possession, they were trying to go to the ground, get that established, but penalties really set them back. See if they can take a breath here, lock in, and get back to this rushing attack that has shown some big pop today in in spots, especially in the first half. They fake a jet sweep, go middle to Castillo, and he's blown up in the backfield. That's Adam Ware, the senior. Loss of 3. So back to 2nd and 13, 4:44 to go in the third quarter. North put up 181 yards and 20 points in that first half, losing their footing here in the third. And they go to the air. Scott stops, throws, sideline. Pretty good throw, but better coverage. Trying to hit Smalley, and Greer was right there. It's 3rd and 13. Scott now 4 of 8 through the air for 85 yards and a touchdown. Well, they had the 59-yard strike earlier to Brady Patterson for a touchdown. Let's see if they look his way again, maybe downfield. Big threat on the outside. He's the lone receiver on the top part of your screen. The other 2 receivers are Ledesma and Smalley on the near side. It's a screen pass set up to Castillo. Blockers in front, stepping through. Castillo spins, and he's close to a first down. He's got it at the 49. 14 yards on the screen pass. Dialed up by Nathan Chin and the Black Tornado coaching staff. Big time. What a call there. 2 catches, 27 yards now for the running back Castillo, who did such a nice job after the catch. Get north-south, get upfield, and he did just that. 3:49 to go in the third, and they go to Patterson on the sweep. Not a lot of room. Desperately trying to get back to the line. A flag, though. I think this is a horse collar or a face mask. It's a loss of 4.
Loss of 4, but there is a flag on the play.
But it might not matter with the penalty. Penalties afflicting both teams now. Yep. Face mask is the call.
15-yard penalty results in a first down.
They called that, I believe that was on Landon Sewell. They meant to say 21 on the defense. So 15 yards to the 39 in Saxons territory. Five penalties, 50 yards for South Salem now. North has 9 penalties for 109 yards. Certainly not a perfect game. Here's a completion left side to Smalley. And a flag again. I think this is holding. About a 4-yard gain on the little completion to Smalley. We'll come back. .323 to go in the third.
Holding. On the offense, number 11.
That one goes against Ledesma. Ten penalties, 119 yards, and it's 1st and 20 now for North Medford. Stover midfield. Clock rolling again with 3:20 to go in this third quarter. A little miscommunication. The receivers trying to figure out the play. Grouped on the near side. Handoff to Castillo. There's a flag. Man, this game has absolutely slowed to a halt with these flags in terms of the flow and the rhythm of anybody. Just a lot of mistakes by these 2 young teams trying to figure it out over the course of the season. Illegal formation. I mentioned the confusion that you could sense from the North Medford players. And they never truly got into their right spots. I don't think there were enough men on the line of scrimmage. So that's 11 penalties, 124 yards on North Medford. And it's 1st and 25. chain gang just started moving randomly before the play. A little confusion there. Castillo's blown up deep in the backfield. My goodness. How many yards did he lose there? To the 38, a loss of 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 33. Cade Caldwell on the tackle to a big ovation. Ball at the 38, they got to get to the 39. 20, or they got to get to the 29. Yeah, it's 33 yards. Oof. 147 to go in the third. Penalties ruining this drive, and then of course an 8-yard loss. Great play by the defense doesn't help. 4 wide. Scott. Got to get 33 yards. Let it fly. Looking deep downfield. He's trying to go to Lamadico. Batted around. Incomplete. Nice coverage. Sam Johnson, one-on-one downfield, made the play. And with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter, it's 3rd and 33. Again, it was 20-7 North Medford at halftime. They also led 13-0 early in this game. But the Saxons have rattled off 13 points in this third quarter, and barring some kind of crazy penalty or miracle for North, it looks like the Saxons are going to get the ball back. Scott, throw another screen. They've had success with these today. Left side, Castillo fighting. Actually, that's Ragu who got to near midfield. Spot him at the 48-yard line. It's 10 yards to Ragu. Quinn Scott over the century mark, passing the ball now. 6 of 11 for 109 yards and a touchdown in this game.
To the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th and 23.
4th and 23. And Brady Patterson out to punt. It's, you know, the 10 yards matter. I mean, this is a much more manageable punt to try and pin South Salem deep. And they've had trouble fielding punts, the last 2 of them muffed by Skylar Range. Uh-oh, high snap. Patterson's got it, and now he gets rid of it. Low line drive, takes a strong North Medford roll. Look at that thing go. Down inside the 20 and all the way to the 14-yard line. Nice punt there of 38 yards. At least half of that on a roll by Brady Patterson. But that's why you kind of do that rugby style. Get your man moving out to the right and find an opening. And with 51 seconds to go in the third, it's Saxon's ball at their own 14. Looking to take their first lead of this game with a successful drive right here. It's Saxon's offense that's scored at least 30 points in 2 games this year, at least 21 in 4 games. Having one of their better games of the year, besides that 55 they put up against Grants Pass. And they go back to the air technically. Little pop pass, and Greer puts the shoulder down and picked up a short gain of 3 yards with 40 seconds to go in the third. So far, 243 pass yards for this Saxons attack. Greer has 95 of them, and they complete it again. Downfield, it's Regaldo on the reception. He's up to the 27-yard line. That is a 10-yard gain. Wasting no time with 12 seconds left in the quarter. Completion on the sideline. Sam Johnson able to pull it in on what will be the final play of the quarter. From the 27 to the 36, that's 9 yards to Johnson, and we go to the fourth. Tie game on Senior Day. 2 teams looking for their first win of the season. We're setting up for a thriller. Fourth quarter on the way next in our Lithia Superstore Game of the Week from Table Rock Sports. Back for the fourth quarter. It is 20-all. A 13-0 third favoring South Salem. They've got a 2nd and 1. Over the middle, batted, but caught by Greer. Downfield to the 48. Awkward play there, almost intercepted. Ultimately a 12-yard gain on the pass in traffic to Greer. Man, 268 pass yards now in this game. And 107 of them to Greer on 10 catches. He averages 13 a game. Probably get there. Here we go, looking middle, Bowman in traffic, incomplete.
Pass incomplete, Patterson there on the defense for the Tornado.
21 of 27 through the air now, Bowman is, for 269 yards. Touchdown with 2 interceptions, but he also has a rushing touchdown as well. 11:28 to go, a 2nd and 10 for the Saxons offense from the left hash. Trying for a run up the middle, nowhere to go. Speared down in the backfield. A loss of a yard and a big play from Michael.
Stopped by number 55, Michael, for the Tornado.
The senior. And it's 3rd and 11 now. Bowman looking to the sideline, 5 wide receivers. The Saxons looking to second-year head coach Josh Van Loo for the play. Bowman dropping back, looking for the sideline. Johnson, one-hand attempt, incomplete. Ragu in coverage. And it's 4th and 11. South Salem sideline calling for the punt unit.
It'll be 4th and 11.
Good job. That is not easy. Play in coverage one-on-one by Cassius Ragu, but he stepped up and made the play. And now he's back to return the punt here. North Medford coming after this punt. Bowman able to get rid of it high in the air. Fair caught by Ragu. Spot up at the 29-yard line. That's where North Medford looks for their first points of the second half. Put up 181 yards and 20 points in the first half. And North Medford, in that third quarter, 0 points and had 15 yards. See if the Black Tornado can muster now. The defense doing a nice job of stepping up there for North Medford. Back to the offense, trying to get some momentum. Come out with Ragu as the running back. Got a tight end in there, and Joel Keene. Handoff, they go to Ragu, trying to bounce it out to the right side, showing the speed, and close to a first down, a 9-yard gain for Cassius Ragu. So a couple carries now for 14 yards for Ragu. 10:25 to go in a tie game. Again, you could just feel the competitiveness, the fire of these two teams, both looking for their first wins of 2025. Just one game remains for these two squads next week. The Black and Blue Bowl for North and South Salem will play at number 2 Willamette and Eugene. The quarterback, Scott, hands it off. Ragu again on the right side. Puts his foot in the ground. Look at the speed. There goes Ragu inside the 40, and he's down to the 33. A flag on the north sideline. Way back at the original line of scrimmage. Huge gain of 29 yards on the run play. But let's check this flag. I think this will be after the play. The North fans that made the trip to South Salem do not like this call. Wait a minute.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 52.
Oh, this is called from the original line of scrimmage. It's from the previous spot. That is a brutal, huge, damaging penalty on North Medford. And the Black Tornado have 142 penalty yards in this game. Some numbers speak for themselves. Self-inflicted wounds for North. 9:53 to go. In a game that's 20-all, and the clock restarts. The Black Tornado at their own 23. It's a 2nd and 16. And maybe this is something Nathan Chin is asking, like, hey, isn't this after the play? But they're saying no, it was during the play. And maybe he has the officials second-guessing themselves here. This might spark some kind of discussion. It's important. That's what I said initially. I thought it was going to be from the end of the run that got to the 33. No. All right. Move on. 2nd and 16 it is. 9:40 to go. Scott looking, throwing, got a man. Nope, incomplete. Trying for Patterson. There in coverage, Jackson Burt. Good idea. Just a little off on the timing and execution of that route. Burt was, in the area, but Patterson had a little space to operate. And when you play good defenses and good teams, those are sometimes the windows that you have to work with as an offense. Weren't able to fit it in that time. 9:37 to go in this game. It's 20-all and a 3rd and 16 for North Medford. Three wide outs. The trips to the left. Scott rolling that way. Stepping up. He wants to take off and run. And he will get the first down. No, they mark him just short. Scott is a yard short. 15 yards. And it's 4th and 1. Oh, man, that is brutal. It looked like Scott had it for sure, but he must have stepped out over there. A half yard short of the line to gain.
Scott on the carry for a 15-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 1.
4th and 1 with 9:30 to play here in Salem. I think the Black Tornado are going for it. South Salem fans making noise. The running back is Castillo. He's got the ball, and he's got the first down and more. Still going off the pile across midfield to the 45-yard line. A late fumble, another flag. I think they're saying he was down, so scrap the fumble. That's voided, but there was a flag, again, late after the play. A 16-yard run for Castillo. Ten carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown now for Castillo, unless this is wiped out. Here we go. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on North Medford. Oh, Everett Cam that time. A 157 penalty yards. But again, it was after the play, so it's still first down for North. But the play was roughly 15 yards, so they're back to where they were at the 39, but it's a fresh set of downs. Ugh, what a mess. 9:18 to go. Here's a handoff and a solid little gain. That's 5 yards. That was Ragu again.
Ragu takes the carry forward for 5 yards. Sewell and Greer there on
19 rush yards now for Ragu.
It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Wouldn't it be incredible if North can pull out a win with 157 penalty yards? I'm not sure I've heard a number that high. I hate to keep harping on it and not picking on North and just, I mean, that's an insane number. They've made a lot of mistakes, but the most important thing here is whether or not they can get the win. Fight through it, learn their lessons, maybe get a dub. It's a tie game with 9 minutes to play. Completion to Patterson. Couple blocks. He wants to reverse field. Down he goes. Good job sprinting back into the play, Wyatt Harrison. Ultimately, after all that running, a gain of 3 yards. It's the second catch for Patterson for 62 yards. And a 59-yard reception for a touchdown earlier. 8:04 to go. Clock on the move. North trying to keep this drive going. They've got Ragu in it running back. The receivers are Smalley, Ledesma, and Patterson, the dangerous wide out on the near side. South stacking the box with bodies. North will run with Ragu. Makes a cut and gets the first down. Spot him at midfield, 3 yards. That's all they needed. What a time for a potential long drive if North can pick up points. 7:30 to play in Salem. The ground game, slow early, a lot of passing attack finding success. But now the rushing attack coming alive again for the Black Tornado. Movement on the line. Who was it? Encroachment. That's on South Salem. Nice job on the hard count. That's something they haven't really pulled out today. Good move by Nathan Chin and the North Medford coaching staff to work that in and catch the Saxons off guard. 7:05 to go. 3 wideouts for Quinn Scott, the junior quarterback, replacing the injured Traeger Healy, who did play 1 play today. He picked up 2 yards and then on a personal foul. Scott catches a snap, guns it, complete. Patterson trying to break a tackle on a spin, but he's dragged down by Johnson. But a first down to the 39-yard line. That's 6 yards of the completion to Patterson. Last week for Scott, 112 pass yards. He's surpassed that now, 117 here in this game. 8 of 13 through the air for 117 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions in this game. He's taking care of the football well. Fakes a handoff. He'll throw again. This is Patterson. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. He's trying to reverse field. He is way back there, and he loses a bunch. From the 38 to the 48, that's a 10-yard loss on this screen to Brady Patterson.
It's a loss of 10.
That would have been electric if it had worked out well. But that's what happens when you take risks. It doesn't always work out. So it's 2nd and 20 now with 5:35 to go. Well, a lot of time taken off the clock this drive. A long drive for North, but that play there really puts them in a tough spot. Let's see if they can react. Looking for a big play. Ragu wants to go outside, and he loses yards. Taken down by Sewell. He's had some big plays in the backfield today. 4 more yards lost on the Ragu carry. And it's 3rd and 24 with 5 minutes to go in Salem. Three timeouts apiece for these two teams. Make it 2. North want to have a conversation about how they approach this 3rd and very long. North has had a couple of near turnovers. They have fumbled twice in the backfield, but not lost them. Meanwhile, South Salem has turned it over 4 times in this game. 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles. But North Medford has 157 penalty yards. So it's kind of all evened out to a 20-20 game here. And it's been the second half for South Salem. In a game they trailed 13-0. The Saxons trailed 20-7 at the half. Rattled off 13 points in the first 4.5 minutes of the third quarter. And we're at a stalemate since then. The defense is settling in. Some sloppy play by both teams, and we've got a 20-all game with 4:47 left. All right, well, how aggressive does North elect to be? Do they send Scott back to try and gun it downfield, or do they just run it and set up for a punt? Let's see. They will throw. Scott, he's got a pocket. He steps up. He guns. He wants Patterson, and oh, he had it. Couldn't hang on. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 4th and 24. What an opportunity. Patterson, the big play threat with a 59-yard touchdown earlier, and just couldn't hang on. It wasn't an easy catch by any means. He was in a full sprint, ball out in front of him, but it's a play we've seen him make over the course of his career. He'll have to go back to punt now. He's had some really strong punts today. He tends to run to his right, let the gunners get downfield, kind of boot a line drive rugby style. There it is. Arm in the air, fair catch. Oh, it's muffed again and corralled quickly by Johnson. He takes a hit at the 20. No flag. Johnson is shaken up, though. Yep, there comes a flag. Another 15 yards gifted to South.
There is a flag after the play.
Well, I mentioned he put his hand in the air. He fair caught that football. I don't know if the North Medford player didn't see the arm up or didn't get the chance to slow down, perhaps, with the momentum of their body. The flag came in late, but I think it was because the referee was searching for his flag in his belt, which happens. I think this is... Yeah, I think it's the right call. As they start to march the ball 15 yards upfield.
After the play was over.
After the play.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness.
On the kicking team. It's a 15-yard penalty.
So that is now 14 penalties, 172 yards of infractions on North Medford in this game. I'm not sure if in football history anybody's won a game with that many penalty yards. What an amazing achievement it would be if they can fight through and get a win here. 4:35 to go. South Salem with the ball. They pitch it to Greer. Greer fighting, scrapping, and getting 8 yards on the catch. Good tackle, though. He was pulled down by Michael Bourne, the sophomore. On the 29th passing attempt of the day. 276 yards through the air for Bowman. He'll try and throw again. He's got pressure coming, gets rid of it, incomplete. Does well to get rid of it. Ledesma was tracking him down. 4:07 left, and it'll be 3rd and short now.
Number 41, Caden Cheatham, provided the pressure for the Tornado. It'll be
11 catches, 115 yards for Greer after that last grab on first down. But again, it's 3rd and short with 4:06 left. The clap, the fake, Bowman running, first down, and he goes down at midfield. Gasoa on the tackle. And it's 7 yards and a first down. Bowman with 22 rush yards and a touchdown in this game, too. 3:52 left. South reaching midfield. Looking to continue this dominant second half that they lead 13-0. 5 wide. Bowman looking on the wheel route. High in the air for Greer, incomplete. Nice catch, but his feet are out of bounds. And pretty good coverage, too, by the way. Well done. That was Connor Roush. Roush, the senior, going step for step. I mean, that had to be an absolutely perfect throw. It was a pretty good one. He gave his man a chance, but not enough room to allow the reception by Greer. 3:36 to go, a 2nd and 10 at midfield. Bowman wants to throw again. Over the middle, it's in traffic, in the air. Oh, incomplete. Near disaster in a tie game. Already 2 interceptions by this North Medford defense. Vailoa and Brady Patterson with the picks today. 3rd and 10 now. 3:31 left. Bowman alone in the backfield, looking left. He'll throw there. That's Johnson. He's got it. First down, 12-yard gain. Actually make it 11, and Johnson is down and shaken up on the north sideline. Clock stops at 3:26.
Officials timeout.
Johnson's had a big day. Give him 8 catches, 106 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, shaken up. Here he is. He's up now. Remember, he took a big hit on the punt to start this drive and was in some pain. And what was a personal foul. And he's limping over. The junior, having one of the best games of his career, wants to come back in quickly. He'll get a water bottle and take a little rest here on the sideline. Saxons have a first down at the North Medford 39-yard line with the clock at 3:26. Bowman, pitch it to Greer, trying to get outside. Got a couple blockers out in front. Greer ran out of bounds at the 32-yard line, of course. That's 7 yards on the little completion to Greer.
Takes it to the 31-yard line. No, marked at the 32.
296 pass yards now for Bowman. And 122 receiving by Greer. Bowman throwing, middle of the field, high, incomplete. 3:14 to go, and it'll be 3rd and 3 now. Good decision, he had him. And Johnson at about 6'3", probably the tallest player on the field. Even he couldn't pull it in. Here we go, handoff on 3rd and short. That's Greer, and he's got the first down. Nice run, meandering outside, getting the first down to the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain for Greer.
6-yard gain.
And they'll stop the clock again. A North Medford player down and shaken up with 3:08 to play. It's Rakeem Michael in the backfield. The senior walks off with a limp. Max Barnard subs in for him along that defensive line. 3:08 left. This drive for South Salem would have started at their own 20 in the punt, but got the personal foul and the unnecessary roughness hit, gave him 15 yards extra. But either way, it's been a fantastic drive, marching it downfield. And they're at the North 25-yard line. Bowman fakes, he'll throw downfield, that's in coverage. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Indiana Hanscom had an interception last week, and he'll want that one back. What an opportunity for the playmaker in the secondary. And it's 2nd and 10, 3:04 to go. The handoff, it's a fake. Bowman still got it. Down the middle. patient run there. He finds 8 yards to the 17.
Takes it forward for about a 9-yard gain.
And it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Saxons. Clock down to 2:44 and counting. Two teams looking for their first win of the season. Down to the wire. 3rd and short. Bowman again. Gets outside. Inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown. With 2:32 to go, the Saxons take their first lead of the game. Kellen Bowman in again, his 2nd rushing touchdown. Bowman throwing a couple early interceptions. He has battled back. Counting his pass yards, he's accounted for over 340 yards. Correa's kick is blocked. So with 2:32 to go, North, little window of opportunity. Touchdown and an extra point, could win it. Black Tornado looking for the answer next here in Salem.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbeys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbeys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Back at South Salem, 26-20 with 2:32 to go. The kick deep to the Black Tornado. Ragu. Pretty good return after the squib kick to the 34-yard line.
Brings it out to the 34.
Here we go. Quinn Scott and North Medford, 2 timeouts. Nathan Chin and the Black Tornado led 20-7 at halftime. They led 13-0 early in this game. South Salem on senior night absolutely storming back and now trying for what has escaped them a lot this year. Crucial stops in big moments. North Medford has been able to move the ball in this game. Can they do it when it really counts? .228 on the clock. 4 wide for Quinn Scott, the junior. Handles the snap. Looking middle. He wants to go deep. He's got Lomadico there. Incomplete flag comes in. This will be pass interference on James Davis.
But there's a flag on the play.
I think that's the right call. Hey, certainly contact before the ball got to Lomadico.
Defensive pass interference. Number 8.
Yeah, good call.
The 15-yard penalty.
15 yards for the Black Tornado. They've had success going deep. I mean, they've had a number of near completions. They had a 59-yard completion for a touchdown. They picked up pass interference. Just sometimes if they get those one-on-one matchups, they're finding success with these talented North receivers. Ball is pushed up to the 49-yard line with a 15-yard gift. 2:22 to go in Salem. North Medford down 6, but with the football. Scott wants to throw, right side. Patterson, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Patterson has been the go-to guy in this game. 4 catches for 58 yards. And it's 2nd and 10 now, 2:19 to play. Again, 2 timeouts apiece for these two teams. 2 receivers each side for Quinn Scott. Takes a low snap. Looking right. Guns. Missed Patterson. Couldn't connect again. Back-to-back incompletions on, I think, the identical route. And it's 3rd and 10 now.
All right, Saxon fans, it's 3rd.
Here's the 3rd and 10. Scott rolling right. He wants to throw late. Oh, he had Patterson incomplete. Good decision. Couldn't fit it in there. And it's 4th and 10. .209 to play. Again, by my count, North has 2 timeouts remaining. So it's not over yet, even if they don't make it right here. Here's the 4th down. Scott throws. He's got it. Complete to Ledesma. First down to the 38-yard line. Clutch completion right there. That's 13 yards. And what a time for Ledesma's second catch of the game. 1:53 to go. Scott throwing again. A lot of pressure. That's because it's a screen pass. And there goes Castillo on the cutback. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Incredible. Minute 41 to go. It's a 38-yard touchdown.
Castillo takes the screen pass, 39 yards for a touchdown.
On this screen pass that has worked so well today for North Medford. Castillo again. Wow, the big plays. They had a 59-yard touchdown earlier through the air. This time, it's 38 in a crucial moment. And the extra point for the lead. Here's Brady Patterson. The kick is good, and a flag late. 27-26 with a minute 41 to go, and a flag is down. Let's check the flag here. They haven't added the point on the scoreboard here. I've added it on our John L. Scott scoreboard because I believe this is after the play. Yeah, it looks like they're pointing towards the kickoff. Referee making sure he's got his microphone. All right. Gonna go talk to Nathan Chin. So I think this is on South Salem, and it's going to be assessed on the kickoff, or enforced on the kickoff.
Foul, roughing the kicker.
Oh, roughing the kicker. Okay.
On defense.
Yep.
15-yard penalty would be a force on the kickoff.
The kick is good. So again, they haven't added it to the scoreboard here. It's 20. There it is. Now they added it. All right. 27-26 with $1:41 left, and North Medford is going to kick off at the Saxons 45. So if you're North, you probably want to kind of pooch this in the air because your gunners are in prime range to get downfield quickly. Kick it high in the air and then try and tackle South Salem ideally inside their own 15 or 10-yard line. This is something these teams practice. They work on executing. Here's the kick. Launched into the end zone. Interesting. Okay, so a touchback. That'll work for South Salem. No complaints from them. They'll move it out to the 20.
The Saxons will start this drive at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, South Salem has plenty of time. 1:41 left, and they have 2 timeouts. Here's the quarterback, Bowman, rolling right side. He throws it. He completes it for a nice gain. That's about 8 yards. Put it in there to Bryson Valentine.
He takes it to the 28-yard
And wasting no time. Valentine had a 44-yard catch earlier. Clock down to 1:23. Looking left. Pressured. Bowman goes down. North's got the sack. A loss of 7 yards with 1:14 to go. Gaisoa with the sack in the backfield. And a timeout taken by South Salem. So again, 1:14 left. It's a 3rd and 9 officially for South Salem, backed way up now at their 21-yard line. A touchback on the kickoff. Then there was about a 8-yard gain on a completion. So South Salem has 304 pass yards. North Medford has 172 penalty yards. And the Black Tornado still lead this game. It's high school football. This has been a wild one here in Salem. 2 plays to get these necessary yards. I think this is another penalty on North. Looks like encroachment. Oh, man. Good call by Josh Van Leeuwen South to pull out the hard count, knowing North would be eager to get pass rushers in the backfield. So that is a great way to get a free 5 yards. And again, 3rd down, but you approach it like you got 2 downs to make this. Only 1:14 left and 1 timeout. Downfield looking for Valentine. Almost intercepted. Lomadico came flying in and unfortunately collided with a teammate. That is Hanscom. A couple playmakers in the secondary with a collision. There's 1 minute and 9 seconds left, and it's 4th and 4 for South. And that is Lomadico, who nearly had the game-sealing interception on the play, who's down and shaken up. It was, just to recap how we got here, it was 13-0. North Medford got off to a terrific start. The defense forced a 3-and-out and got an interception early. The offense for North with a long touchdown pass and then a drive primarily with a ground game to build their lead. And then they were up 20-7 at half, and then South Salem with a phenomenal 3rd quarter as the Saxons tied it at 20 with that 3rd quarter. And then in this 4th quarter, the Saxons took their first lead. It was 26-20 before North with the response. And then the Black Tornado take a timeout now to make sure they're on the same page defensively. Black Tornado had a 38-yard passing touchdown with 1:41 to go from Quinn Scott to Joe Castillo to take this lead. What a game for Quinn Scott. He's playing for Traeger Healy, who is injured, played in one play in this game. Scott is 11 of 20 for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. No turnovers. And Scott has been getting better and better as this game's gone on. Just comfortable back there, making good throws downfield. Not a lot of mistakes. Give him credit. Likely the returning starting quarterback next year. Playing well. Big reason why North can win this game if they get the stop here on 4th down. 1:09 to play, it's 4th and 4. Bowman has gunned for more than 300 today. Wants 4 more. He's got it to Valentine. Timing route to the 34. Sliced in there for a gain of 8 yards. The biggest moment. How about Valentine coming up with big catches here down the stretch with 1:05 to play. Bowman dropping, looking, downfield. He wants to go for the big play to Burt. Incomplete. No flag on the coverage by Castillo. 2nd and 10, 59 seconds left. Bowman now 28 of 36 in this game for 312 yards. He has 4 total touchdowns. Here's the 2nd and 10. He'll again go that same play. Valentine on the sideline for another first down. North doesn't want to give up the big play, so South's taking advantage of that, and they get 11 more yards there.
It's an 11-yard gain.
4 catches, 72 yards now for Valentine, coming up in these big spots. And there are 55 seconds. That only took 4 seconds off the clock. South Salem does not have confidence in their kicking game. This has to be a touchdown, barring a not miracle kick, but uncharacteristic kick. Throw over the middle. Oh, it's dropped by Burt. He couldn't hang on. Nearly picked and then should have been caught, but incomplete to the turf. 52 seconds now, and it's 2nd and 10 for South Salem. They still have 1 timeout. Both teams do. Both coaches managing their timeouts well here down the stretch. Bowman on 2nd and 10. Pressure, rolling. He'll reverse field. Oh, he slipped and fell. With 44 seconds, he's spotted at the 31-yard line. That's a loss of 14 yards. And South Salem will take their timeout. Ran it down to 43 seconds. And they've got to get to the North 45. It's 3rd and 24. As you see, they've got listed on the scoreboard. I mean, it is a huge play. He might have been tripped up by a North Medford pass rusher. They said he fell down. It looked like he fell, but again, kind of hard to tell there from this angle. Certainly, you might as well award North a sack because it was the pass rush who ruined that play for South Salem. Now, this is a prolific Saxons passing attack. They've got some studs on the outside. Really good wide receiver core. Sometimes you just let it fly and see what happens. 43 seconds. Saxons are out of timeouts, and they get 5 yards. Encroachment on North Medford. It's on Xavier Torres. And he'll sub out. Michael Bourne in for him. So the Black Tornado trying to pull off a win despite 16 penalties for 182 yards. Third and 19 now. What a game this has been. Coming down to the wire. Sideline route, complete to Greer. He's out at the 40. Oh, man, at the 49, and another flag. Late hit on Castillo. It would be 4th and 6. Instead, it's a fresh set of downs with 38 seconds left. So let's just say right now it's 4th and 6. Oh, there it is. They're already marching the ball. Hasn't made the announcement yet. After the play, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on Castillo. My goodness. Fresh set of downs. After the 13-yard completion, went to Greer. Back to the air. Bowman for the end zone. And oh, Johnson couldn't hang on. 32 seconds. That could have been the winner, and Johnson is shaken up. "13 catches, 135 yards in this game for Greer. Johnson's had a huge game. 8 catches, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, and nearly his third as he crumpled down to the turf. He's been in pain so much this game. Johnson has been heroic, battling through the injuries that have affected him today. I mean, he's been limping and in pain for a while. It looks like maybe his left shoulder as he took a big fall there and in a kind of a vulnerable position with his arms in the air trying to catch that football. But there's still a lot of talent and speed on the outside for South Salem. They just lose their tallest wide receiver in Johnson. 32 seconds. It's 2nd and 10 for South Salem at the Black Tornado 35-yard line. They've thrown the ball 41 times today. That's normally what they do, the air raid. Bowman looking to run. Gaisoas got him at the line of scrimmage. 25 seconds. Oh, South Salem does have a timeout remaining.
Now, South Salem.
I thought they were out, so my apologies. I had the timeout count incorrect. Timeout with 25 seconds. So by my count, North has a timeout left. Good on Bowman to just get back to the line of scrimmage, so not a sack where he loses a bunch of yards, just no gain. South Salem looking for a potential game-winning touchdown in the closing seconds. Teams break the huddle. Here we go, 25 seconds. Five wide for Kellen Bowman. Trips to the right, looking left. Now goes back to his right side, throws, and was that caught? Low to the turf. No! A late call, incomplete. Valentine thought he had it, 18 seconds left. And they're saying it's 3rd and 10 on the incompletion.
Pass incomplete.
The back judge towards the end zone, the far right part of your screen, is the one who had the best angle, and he made the call. You got to trust he was the closest to the football. So he said incomplete. And now it's 4th down and 10 with 18 seconds. If North can get a stop here, it's game over in the first one of the season for the Black Tornado. 5 wide, Bowman looking, he's got a pocket with time, throwing right side, high, incomplete, and it's over. Trying for Regaldo, and with 12 seconds, North Medford gets the crucial stop. The Black Tornado win their first game of 2025 in an absolute thriller. What a game. Both teams played their heart out. Incredible back and forth. North led 13-0 early. They led 20-7 at the half. South scored 19 points in a row to take the lead before North responded with a 38-yard touchdown pass to Joe Castillo from Quinn Scott with 1:41 to play. Victory formation for North Medford. Nathan Chin and the Black Tornado come away with a win on the road on senior night at South Salem. 27-26 is the final. And celebration for North Medford. What a win. What a game. Down to the final play. The offense did just enough. The defense forced turnovers. They overcame a massive penalty day with 182 yards of penalties, and they get the job done. Nothing but respect between the players and coaches in what was just a great high school football game. That right there is what it's all about. On to the Know Your Role post-game show. This post-game show, Know Your Role post-game show. You can go to travelmedford.org/knowyourrole. See how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Learn about your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. And wow, what a game. Again, just a big series of turn of events back and forth between these two teams. And it's ultimately North Medford who gets the job done with a timely touchdown drive down this stretch. The Black Tornado able to run for more than 100 yards. They also passed for 168. So they got close to 300 total yards of offense in the win. And a season-high 27 points coming for North Medford here at South Salem. The Saxons ended up throwing for 350 yards, but it wasn't enough. They ran for about 40 as well. So they had the total yards advantage of about 400, but they had more turnovers. 4 South Salem turnovers to 0 on North Medford. Overcame 182 penalty yards and got the job done. Final score 27-26. Wrapping up the Know Your Role post-game show. That was a great game, and that was our Lithia Superstore game of the week. Final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North 27, South Salem 26. This has been a presentation from TableRockSports.net. Our executive producers, Joe Brett. With our camera operator, Mike Strickland. I'm Chris Clayton. Thanks for watching. Good night from South Salem High School in Salem, Oregon.